Hey everybody, it's Steve Jolt. Thanks for joining us today. Over the last 6 weeks, while our Kickstarter campaign has been going, we've been releasing new chip series shots every week. Today, we get to show you the final edits of all these different chip shots coming together into a final commercial. For extra fun, we really wanted to highlight how the editor has a huge effect on the end result. So we actually had me, Chris, and Riley from our team make our own versions of the edits, not seeing what anybody else is doing, so that we could show you the effect the editor has on the final commercial. We all had the exact same 5 clips to work from, and that's it. There are no limitations as to how long or how short the clips could be. It was just about what we each felt was most impactful. Same goes for the choice of sound, titles, and more. So let's get into it. Let's start with the pro level edits. Up first, we'll have Riley's edit, then Chris's edit, and then my edit. I'm going to play each edit back to back 2 times so you could take a good look at what's different about the edit. So let's check it out. Now let's check out the intermediate.
What happens when you pack all this spice into one chip? Fire. Can you handle the heat? What happens when you pack all this spice into one chip? Fire. Can you handle the heat?
So fun. And now for the beginner, which was shot just on an iPhone. All right, so take a look at Riley's edit. He used a lot more motion graphics and jump cuts to integrate all the different shots together. He made some really cool looking titles and effects and transitions in between shots as well. I feel he did a really good job with his sound design and music track. Overall, he used kind of a similar sequence of shots between all the different levels and kind of had the same formula of how he cut the different shots together. Now let's take a look at Chris's edits a little closer. Chris has worked as an editor and in VFX, so he really showed off his skills with these titles and motion graphics and effects. I love for his intermediate version, he actually did a voiceover as well. That was really smart. There's a lot of different ways to tell the same story, and this exercise really goes to show that. His spots were about 12 seconds each, and he did a lot more straight cuts than Riley did. And I feel like he also chose a really great soundtrack. I think he also did a really great job with these. Last but not least, let's take a look at my edits. My edits were about 8 to 12 seconds long, depending on the shot. And, as a disclaimer, I don't consider myself a really good editor. I'm more the guy that shoots the stuff and gives it off to a really talented editor to finish. I'm also a purist, and I love to see my work without big titles all over it. So I didn't use any titles at all, hoping that the imagery itself would drive the appetite appeal. I love to reverse clips, turn things upside down, and have some fun when I'm doing my edits. I mostly do straight cuts, incorporating just a few jump cuts here and there to keep the energy moving in the spot. And then I vowed for some more dramatic music because I'm just a kind of dramatic kind of guy. We'd love to hear from you which shots you thought were the best and which edits you thought were also most impactful. Obviously, everybody has their own opinion, and that's the really great thing about doing creative work like this. Please, please, please leave your feedback in the comments, message us on Instagram, and let us know what you think. This is just a tiny taste of what we have planned for the Garage Learning. So please, if you haven't yet, go check out our Kickstarter page. It ends on Monday, November 30th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We need your help to reach our goal. This is only maybe, 25% in depth compared to what we're going to be doing as part of the Garage Learning. We're really going to be breaking down every shot in full detail and also giving you a lot of foundation knowledge to help you create amazing shots yourself in your own garage.